Hello again, YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing books I picked up through mycomicshop.com, eBay, and Half Price Books. I normally don't buy new releases from the internet. I just go through my local comic shop, but basically the thing was, I guess it's getting popular now since issue 300 is coming around the corner. And I've been buying this basically off the shelf. I never thought to put it on my pull list, and now guess what? I already ordered the other issues that I need, but I ended up having to use mycomicshop.com for Spawn issue 297. I have 296. I bought that at the shop, but now I guess it's picking up steam right now, just right before the big anniversary. I guess 301 is going to be the real big one, but 300 is going to be pretty decent too. So ended up having to buy that. And I just didn't want to buy one issue, so I bought a couple more through mycomicshop.com. They do a great job. It's one of my go-to places if I need a back issue or something like that. And they always send it in a nice box. Nothing ever, comes damaged or anything. I bought them at least almost probably 10 times throughout the years, and I've always been satisfied with their shipping and everything like that. And the prices are pretty decent too. I know if you go on eBay, you might see some of their mycomicshop.com or their eBay store when you're searching through back issues. I always suggest go right to the site because sometimes it's cheaper, and that's the best way to do it, I believe. So I had to get 2 back issues here, and I ended up getting the Classics Illustrated Frankenstein. Let me get it out of this plastic imprisonment. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Usually when I go through the back issues, I skip past the Classics Illustrated. I go through it real quick just to look for this book. I never find it. I find everything else, it seems like, but this one. I'm pretty sure this is like a 19th printing or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was when I ordered it. I only paid $3 for it, and that's pretty much the going rate for Silver Age, Bronze Age back issues that are little loved. But yeah, we can flip through this a little bit so you can see the inside. Quite curious myself here. But it's old school comic. Oh, this is pretty cool right here. Got Frankenstein up there, or Frankenstein's monster, I should say. But yeah, super happy to have this in my collection. It's been one of them deals where, here, I could show you all the other crap that I always skim through. Yeah, the only one that really interested me is the Invisible Man. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much everything the only Classic Illustrated I'd really want in my collection. Nice painted cover too, like that version of Frankenstein. Of course, nobody beats Frankenstein Alive Alive with Bernie Wrightson's interpretation. Then the last book I got through mycomicshop.com. This cost me about $8. It's one of these books I've been looking for a while now. I'm just gonna take it out of the plastic so you can actually see it. And it's Harley Quinn issue 3, volume 1. Got the Gotham City Sirens on her. I don't know if Detective Comics issue 850 can be considered a first appearance by some. What the hell is this? But I'm in the camp where I think the first appearance of Gotham City Sirens is the first issue of Gotham City Sirens. Yeah, you can see all that right there. Got the Jim Balent version of Catwoman, I believe, right there, right? But yeah, I'm glad to have this in my collection too. I got about probably about 10 issues for this series. It's one of them series I pick off every once in a while, but I never find this book. I find everything else on the back issues, but I never find issue 3 for some reason. So that was my mycomicshop.com. What was you gonna say? Just gotta put this over here. Now I have an eBay purchase that I've got, and if you watched my con haul a couple weeks ago, you saw that I picked up Tales to Astonish issue 90. Well, I wanted to pick up the second appearance, I guess, of Abomination, but I really love this cover. I mean, just look at it; it's pretty awesome. Get a close up there real quick. Yeah, this was I always thought this was the first appearance for some reason. I don't know why, but I just, first cover appearance, I guess we could say. And I paid about $15 for this, which is pretty much the going rate for a lot of the Silver Age, mid-grade comics. I mean, non-keys, I should say. Yeah, but anytime I see them for like $15 or under, and if they're in presentable condition like this one, I always pick it up for my collection. It just, there's a certain charm about the Marvel Silver Age books that I didn't really appreciate when I was younger. I've always been a DC guy, and now getting older, I really appreciate the Marvel stuff, especially the Hulk, Thor runs. I'm still not into the Fantastic Four, and I like Spider-Man, that Silver Age Spider-Man stuff. Iron Man, not so much. Just basically Hulk, Thor. I really appreciate those Marvel books, and I always try to pick them up when I can. I like Captain America too. I think he's pretty cool. So that was my eBay purchase, and my last. Let's see. Oh, that reminds me. I'll bring that back. It was just a coincidence. I rarely read the previews for upcoming issues that I collect, or I should say they're on my pull list. And it just so happened the Abomination was on this the cover of the new Immortal Hulk. I haven't had a chance to read it because I basically just picked my stuff up a while back, or just not a while back, but a couple hours back. But I just thought that was awesome. And if you're not collecting the Immortal Hulk, I suggest you do. I mean, it is just a great series. If you like horror, you like, it's just different than anything I think it's been put out right now. I've been on it since the first issue because I saw the Alex Ross cover and I had it. And originally I was just gonna buy that first issue, and I read it. I was like, "Whoa, man, this is really cool." Then as I was going along, I was like, man, this is just getting better and better. And it's one of them series that is just getting better with time. And it's rare in comics. Usually it starts up high and then ends up low. But this has been going strong for 19 issues. That's all I have to say about that. This is the package it came in. Nice little envelope. It arrived on time. In a good condition, so I'm not going to cry about it. But I think please goes a long way. Please do not bend. Lastly, let me just get some of the stuff separated here. I was in Half Price Books, and I went to their clearance section, and I found Sin City: A Dame to Kill For, That Yellow Bastard, and Hell and Back. It's all lined up. There we go. So basically, I have a couple issues of each of these, like the singles, but I haven't read this one at all. So I'm interested to see what this is. And it's going to be finally nice to go through actually read the stuff in order. And I think I need 3 more. I know that. I need The Big Fat Kill, Family Values, and Booze, Broads, and Bullets. So once I get that in my collection, I'll have the complete Sin City run. For somebody that's a big Frank Miller fan, this should have been in my collection a long time ago. It's one of them things where when this stuff was coming out, mid 90s or mid 2000s, I was in a totally different place. I mean, I was still, buying comics and stuff like that, but I was not really collecting hardcore or anything like that. It was when my down years were between 98 and 2003. So a lot of this cool stuff came out then, but for somebody that's a Frank Miller fan, it's a crime that I didn't have this in my collection, because I consider Frank Miller, I mean, he's on, he's George Washington on my Mount Rushmore, and he's just my favorite. Yeah, like I tell people, like, I would never, Stan Lee, I have nothing against him or anything like that, but I would never stand in line for hours just to meet him. But I would stand in line and pay $100 to, have Frank Miller sign one of my books. And that's how much his comics meant to me growing up and stuff like that. So he's one of the few people I really want to meet, but we'll talk about that some other time. So thanks again for watching. Please check out my Instagram. I'll leave a link below, and I'll talk to you next time.